Why is my refrigerator door hot?
It may simply feel that way relative to how cold your hand was inside the fridge or freezer.
No, it actually feels hot.
How hot is the room?
Room temperature. And no, the door does not feel hot because I put a pot on the counter by the fridge, briefly warming up that side.
It would have to be a really hot pot or cup of coffee to warm up the door when you put it in the shelves in the side of the door.
I have had problems with the door ice maker not freezing stuff well.
If the motors or wiring in the ice maker in the door are malfunctioning, it can heat up. That makes things hot when the ice maker has trouble keeping it cold because the insulation in the door is so thin.
My ice dispenser does tend to issue ice cubes and slush instead of big ice cubes. That won't make the door hot though.
It will if a motor is burning up. It will if the control board is shorting out.
And unlike an erring fridge or dishwasher, power cycling it won't fix errors for that reason.
If you have an ice maker in the fridge needs repairs a third as often, and this is why.
Probably not this particular reason why. What else could it be?
If it is the space between the fridge doors, the problem could be with airflow over the condensing coil that cools it off. You'll have to clean the coil in that case.
At least that is free.
The other possibility is that the fans that circulate the cold air are malfunctioning and overheating, though that's more likely located by the door than in the door.
I could check the voltage on the fans, though, to see if they are shorted out.
If they aren't moving, you could also see if there's loose insulation in the way.
That's more likely with a house AC where things could flow freely around the ducts than a fridge.
The control panel could also short out and not run the condenser or condenser fan.
I'd be more concerned about the condenser not running because of a refrigerant leak.
A refrigerant leak would cause the unit to warm up as the refrigerant runs out, though you could get ice around the leak for a while. The compressor then gets warm as it strains to work on warm air, often bending it under the fridge door.
Then I just burn a hole in my budget getting it fixed.